Would Bola Ahmed Tinubu be able to release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu as this case is getting out of hand internationally? These people have said that if Bola Ahmed did not release Nnamdi Kanu, it's going to be a very disastrous one. And not just a disastrous one, it's going to be in affecting of the Nigerian territory. The Nations Unit United Nations, the Nation Unit United Nations have called that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu should be released immediately. If not, it's going to become a loss of friendship and the Commonwealth will be cut off. With Bola Ahmed Tinubu releasing Nnamdi Kanu as this case is getting worse, the pressure is getting worse on a daily basis. But what does Nnamdi Kanu stand to gain? And what does he stand to lose if this thing continues? Biafra has remained one of the most calmest and lovely and more exhibiting people. For years we have been demanding that the nation of Biafra should be established peacefully and whatever the case. Even after fighting 3 years war with Nigerian government, they thought they have subdued and pressed us down, not knowing that at the end of the day, bringing us down and pressing us down will not in any way have impact on us. So therefore, the international ambassadors, the national unit of United Nations, are now calling for the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu and to fix the referendum date for Biafra actualization. Will it be possible? Will it be possible? As the Prime Minister and some other vessels of Nigerian government are working hand in hand to see that they press down the state of Nigeria. We hope it doesn't continue like that. We hope it doesn't keep giving room for more negativity. Because the most important aspect remains that Biafra must be actualized. Whether today, tomorrow, or whenever, it ought to be actualized. That's the biggest point of view. That is the biggest point of view. So, as we continue to speak with no bridges, let's understand that these people are trying their possible best to see that Biafra is no longer a word that should be spoken. It's no longer a word that should be spoken. But no matter what they do, the United Nations, the nation unit of the United Nations must stand up to do the right thing. They must stand up to do the right thing because we cannot continue to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, and this is already 2 years already. 2 years is going and 2 years has gone. What is the fate? What is the fate? What is the fate of every true Biafran? What is the fate after addition of Peter Obi from Kenya to Nigeria? What stands the fate of every true Nigerian and every true Biafran? Because whatever that is done to the black will be done to the white. Whatever that is done to an Igbo man must be done to a Yoruba man. What is the fate of every Nigerian and every Biafran? Here's the question that is left for those who have conscience. Nigeria could lose Commonwealth membership over horrifying treatment of British citizen Nnamdi Kanu. UK author for site opens up. The British writer made this known in an article published on express.co.uk, where he condemned the United Kingdom government for their non-intervention in Kanu's matter with the Nigerian government. Frederick Forsyth, a British author, journalist, and a political analyst, has opined that Nigeria could lose its membership of the Commonwealth of Nations due to the continuous detention of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The British writer made this known in an article published on express.co.uk, where he condemned the United Kingdom government for their non-intervention in Kanu's matter with the Nigerian government. He contended that if the UK government could be indifferent to the ordeals of its citizens being humiliated and tortured abroad. Anyone with a British passport may face the same fate as Kanu. And that's the biggest truth. Because Nnamdi Kanu is a black and is an Igbo man, they decided to keep mute. Let them, don't worry. He wrote a few days ago, I had never heard of Nnamdi Kanu and the chances are neither had you. So briefly, he's 55 and was born and raised in Nigeria, specifically Eastern Nigeria, which was then involved in a civil war with the federal government in Lagos. The issue then was the desire of his Igbo people, the majority in Eastern Nigeria, to separate as a new Republic of Biafra. It was defeated and reabsorbed, but let me correct that, Biafrans were not defeated. But in adulthood, this has become his life course. The recreation of the vanished Biafra, so far so removed from all of us, but is now and has been for many years a British citizen. His family home in the South London, and that, as for all of us, accords certain rights and protections. One of these is the consular service, which is supposed to do all it can to help us if we never get into any form of trouble abroad. Several times in my life, I have felt that stiff blue passport is my breast pocket, a very comforting bulge. Whether his ambition for a separate state for his ethnic homeland is a pipe dream or not, his writing, speaking and validating for his cause is or should be no more illegal than what the SNP is doing up in Scotland and in Nigeria. Is a leading member of the Commonwealth, a privilege that forbids membership to dictatorship on pain of expulsion. But 2 years ago, Nnamdi Kanu was snatched in Nairobi by the pretty horrifying Nigerian secret police, hustled to the airport with the seeming convenience of the Kenyans, and flown to Nigeria. Since then, he has been in the underground cell in the capital, Abuja. As such, he is a few hundred yards from our High Commission, which contains the Consular Department report from his family. Say he is in the failing health, denied all medical help and regular beating up. Given the savage record of Nigerian secret police, no surprise there then. According to my information, he has been twice visited by British officials who have made representations. Apparently, just representations, but I am also advised that British concerns are to the Nigerians as worrying as a bothersome housefly. His lodge appeal to the Nigerian Supreme Court hovers somewhere in the stratosphere. Meanwhile, Kanu has been held in solitary